We've used some really big words here, like resilience and recognise. And man, I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed. I'm not really sure what those words mean. Maybe you're struggling as well. Let's make it a bit easy on you. We've got a cat at home, and I bet some of you guys have a cat as well. Our cat's really smart. A few weeks ago, it was really cold. Maybe it was cold at your place as well. It was a Sunday night, and we let our cat sleep inside. You got up on a Monday morning ready for school, and you'd noticed the cat had slept on your bed. It then walked into the kitchen and woofed down its breakfast. Noticed the laundry door was a little bit open, so it walked outside for a scratch. On that cold Monday morning, the sun was shining, so the cat wandered around to the middle of the front lawn, because that's where the sun was beaming in. And in the sun's rays, the cat started cleaning itself. And while it was doing that, it was thinking, wow, how lucky am I? I have lots of good friends around me. I can go inside, go out. I get fed whenever I need to. And you know, I always feel safe here. That cat's just like you. But on this particular morning, it noticed the neighbour's dog was out, and the dog was walking down the footpath. The dog saw the cat, and the cat saw the dog. As soon as the dog saw the cat, it thought to itself, there's a cat. I'm going to be bad. I'm going to go and chase it. As soon as the cat saw the dog, it got its body clues. It got sweaty paws. It got butterflies in the tummy. It got goosebumps. It felt really nervous. It knew, if I don't do something, that dog's going to get me. And who can help me? As soon as a cat sees a dog, what does it do? It runs. But cats are really smart. It doesn't just run away. It runs to where it's going to be safe. And think about this. Every cat in the whole world, they know dogs are hopeless climbers. Where does it run? It runs where it's going to be safe. So it jumps up on top of the fence, or it climbs up the neighbour's tree, and it sits in the tree and watches the dog until the dog loses interest and walks away. And then the cat climbs down that tree and tells all the neighbourhood cats, look out for that big ugly dog, it is bad. Just what we want you guys to do. When you recognise potential danger, run to a safe location and then report about that big ugly dog or whatever was concerning you. Let's change that story a little bit. Let's go back to the middle of the front lawn where the sun was shining and the cat was cleaning itself. It was a Monday morning, as I said. Maybe your mum had popped out to the shops, maybe to get some milk for your breakfast. And the cat, it watched the car come down the road, turn down the driveway and park in the carport. So the cat wandered over to the driveway, down the driveway, and jumped up on top of the bonnet of the car. And the cat's paws were going like this. Remember, it was a cold Monday morning, and cats are really smart. When the engine's been revving, it heats up the bonnet of the car. So the cat curled up in the middle of the bonnet and had a snooze because it was like an electric blanket. And that dog that was walking down the footpath, it turned and walked down the driveway, and the dog started sniffing the car tyres as they do. It had got around to the front of the bonnet, put its paws up, and it started barking at the cat. And the cat woke up. It was startled, you know, got its body clues again, got sweaty paws, butterflies in the tummy. It felt really nervous. It knew, if I don't do something, that dog's going to get me. But this time, the cat didn't have anywhere to run. There was no fence, there was no tree, and the laundry door was closed. So what does the cat do? First instinct is to run to a safe location. But if it can't run, it gets a bit of attitude. It says to the dog, I'm not a soft target. I can be big and mean and aggressive if I have to. And think about that cat on the bonnet. What does it do? Well, its tail goes up, its back arches, its fur fluffs up, its ears are pricked, its teeth come out, it spits. And we all know cats have claws. And you could imagine the cat in the middle of the bonnet sparring at the dog. who's barking. And what's the cat saying to the dog? Well, the cat's really saying, don't come near me. My body belongs to me. And we want you guys to remember that. In fact, maybe in class right now, why don't you have a bit of a fun exercise? Why don't you be a little bit like that cat? You don't have claws, but you can be a traffic cop. You can put out your hand and you can say no. And I bet you've got really powerful voices and you can scream the words out. No, my body belongs to me. That's what the cat is telling the dog. But you're not a young person telling off the dog. You're a young person telling off an adult. You're allowed to tell off an adult if they're threatening you, just like that dog is threatening the cat. So guys, while you're up on your feet in your classroom, let's have a practice. Remember, you're really cranky at this person, so you've got to be really loud. What you have to do is the traffic cop and yell the words out. No, my body belongs to me. Yell it out a couple of times, as loud as you can, maybe all together as a class. No, my body belongs to me. That's pretty special. Hey, remember our 3 key words? I'm going to yell that word out, and you yell that word back to us. Here we go. Recognize, react, report. You've been fantastic. Thanks for listening. And remember, guys, keep safe.
Keep safe.